The Louisville mayor today saying it's time for the Givaudan plant in the Clifton neighborhood to move somewhere else in Louisville. Here's 3 things you need to know as we bring you an update of the blast that happened Tuesday. The mayor sharing neighbors' frustrations that Givaudan leadership has not been addressing the community. He went as far to say the company now should move out of the Clifton neighborhood. He wants them to stay in Louisville. We also learned that the city and ATF are initiating home inspections in the neighborhood. Louisville Fire Department still on the scene there as well, and they expect to have the investigation we learned today completed sometime this weekend. Now, moments ago, the mayor put out on social media that after his frustration with the company, he asked the company to release a number that people can call, and the mayor posting on social media that the company has now set up a toll-free hotline, a number, and an email address for residents to contact. Here it is. Again, this just in from the mayor moments ago. Contact Givaudan by calling 1-800-856-3333. I'll read that again, 1-800-856-3333. Right now live, Isaiah Kim Martinez and senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton have been talking to people in the neighborhood about their frustrations with the communication in the company. Isaiah?
Well, Doug, that phone number, that email, this is what folks here have been asking for days. And make no mistake, I know it's dark behind me, but fire crews are maintaining consistent presence on this site in an investigation Louisville's fire chief expects could last into the weekend. Firefighters on scene removing hoses. The burnt sewer-like smell still in the air. A rose and teddy bear left by the caution tape. And a note reading prayers and thoughts.
The bottom line is, the company's at fault, in my opinion, and they need to reach out to us so we can start repairing our homes.
It's day 3 of the investigation into the Givaudan factory explosion that killed 2 people. And the company itself has yet to address the community in public. Mike O'Leary, president of the Clifton Community Council, is frustrated. And now for the first time, the Louisville mayor is saying it's time for Givaudan to move.
I hope that the company considers a different location. I think there are better locations in the city of Louisville for a facility like this. There are other locations that are by rail lines that are easy to get to and from, that are not in such close proximity to so many houses.
In a statement, a Givaudan spokesperson telling us in part, our next steps include reaching out to the community to address their concerns and to provide the residents who are directly impacted with resources for conducting the repairs needed on their homes or businesses. We look forward to speaking with neighbors about this at the community meeting on Monday, end quote. That would be nearly a week after the blast.
At first we were scared and we were terribly worried about the employees and the like. Now we entered into the anger phase of where the heck are they? I wish they'd be here to talk to us and to listen to us.
O'Leary telling us no one from the company has contacted him about attending that meeting, but says they're welcome. The mayor says the city will help inspect homes damaged. Members of the arson unit seen going from house to house, talking with homeowners. As for the investigation,
I'm expecting it to be done hopefully this weekend.
The looming questions, what was the cause and who's liable? Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky telling me his team is in contact with emergency officials.
Like any accident, there needs to be an investigation. And if there's culpability, people need to pay for it. I mean, there needs to be punishment if there's culpability.
And Doug, Mike O'Leary, since telling us that he's since reached out in an email to a couple of those Givaudan employees who will be showing up here in just a few days. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the state. State officials have told us they have gotten no complaints from this plant after that 2003 explosion, and they haven't issued any fines either, but we do want to let you know about this meeting here, this full screen on your screen. This is going to be the big discussion for folks in this neighborhood. And we've learned Clifton neighbors plan to hold a meeting about the explosion this coming Monday. It's at 6 p.m. at the United Crescent Hill Ministries building. That's on State Street. Metro Council member Andrew Owen will be there answering questions. Doug, back to you.
And as we just learned, the company as well. Thank you, Isaiah. Now increasing the pressure on this today, not just the Louisville mayor, but Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear calling on the company to do more.
This company is also going to need to provide reassurance to the community. Look, this is a big deal. It was incredibly scary, and we have 2 individuals who are dead, whose families are mourning, and a lot of others that are hurt. To operate where they operate, they need to be out in that community, telling people first what happened, or telling them that they're committed to finding out what happened, and then to be fully transparent about it, because we're certainly going to be. But then to reassure them that they'll take steps so something like this doesn't happen.
If your home or property was damaged, contact Metro Safe to report it. The number on your screen is the number to use, 574-2117. Emergency officials say if you have fallen debris, leave it where it is. Investigators from Louisville Fire Arson and ATF will come and speak with you and then look it over.